Bruh, let me tell you one thing right now, dude. Now, I know I talked about this yesterday in my show. This is not going to be a long show. I'm just going to do a quick little half-hour one again like I did last night. I apologize, but I did one, like, pretty late last night. But, man, or not even last night, sorry, the night before. My bad. I can't even get my fucking days fucking picked out properly, for fuck's sakes. So, anyways, let me fucking address the elephant in the room, right? The one that everyone's been fucking yakking about, man, since opening night live. All that shit. And that's the whole entire aspect of Indiana Jones going fucking to PlayStation in 2025. Like, literally 4 months after the Xbox version, right? 3 or 4 months or whatever the fuck it is. Very similar to Stalker 2. So, I had mentioned this on my last episode, that I don't know if a lot of people fucking didn't think about this, but this could very well also be a possibility. That perhaps maybe, that once the deal that Microsoft made with whoever owns the Indiana Jones license, which I'm pretty sure is Disney now, maybe it was part of the contract deal that Indiana Jones fucking can only be a timed exclusive for a certain amount of time before going over to other platforms. Which, for my money, makes a lot of sense. Because, to be fair, the game would have been multi-platform regardless if Microsoft didn't own fucking Blizzard. Or not Blizzard, Bethesda, sorry. ZeniMax. So that's one possibility. But regardless of fucking whatever the deal is that Microsoft made with Disney and shit like that, here's my question. Does it fucking matter? The answer is no. How are you going to sit up there and fucking say that Microsoft is betraying you and doing all this shit when you yourself, the one that's saying that shit, you don't even support 90% of these games? I guarantee you the first 4 titles that went over to fucking PlayStation, Grounded, Pentiment, Hi-Fi Rush, and fucking Grounded, or Sea of Thieves, sorry, I bet you $1 million those motherfuckers didn't even play or beat any one of those 4 games at all, period. Hi-Fi Rush being probably the more acceptable one, but I guarantee you those people didn't beat Grounded. They didn't beat Sea of Thieves. They didn't beat... Sea of Thieves is technically... You can't really beat Sea of Thieves per se, but at least put a lot of time into that game. Pentiment. I've seen more people on the PlayStation side buying a physical copy from Limited Run of Pentiment than I did see on the Xbox side. And you wonder why. And people have been saying this for fucking years, right? And you wonder why fucking Xbox is releasing a lot of their older stuff, man, on other platforms. The one that I'm actually waiting for is Starfield to go over there, which it will inevitably. Now, to come to your question there, Bree, for fuck's sakes, dude, there is nothing wrong. And I want to make this clear because I want to just prove one thing on how hypocritical the gaming community is when it comes to the whole 60-30 shift. From 360 generation, even before that, but people wouldn't know what the fucking frames rate were back in the day. But since 360 generation, we've been playing games in 30 and 60 consistently across the board since the 360 gen. No one said jack diddly shit, right? About every game having to be played at fucking 60, blah, 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 bullshit, right? Until now. If you want a prime example of what I'm talking about by the hypocritical, man, look at those people dick riding Wukong on PS5 that are playing it in performance mode, not really understanding the fact that they're not even playing it at 60. They're technically playing it at 30 because the DLSS fucking shit is broken as fuck in that game. But yet you won't hear them say shit about that. But they're going to sit there and run amok on Avowed. Shut the fuck up, dude. There is nothing wrong, even in today's fucking society. There is nothing wrong with 30 and there's nothing wrong with 60. If you have a problem playing fucking 30, then you didn't play a single fucking game, period, that runs at fucking 30. Because if all you care about is fucking 60, and don't you fucking dare give me that power narrative, dude. I swear to God, I'm so fucking sick of that shit. If you're going to sit there and fucking tell me that 30 is unplayable, you're mentally challenged. Mentally fucking challenged. Because some games don't feel right at fucking 60, dude. They just fucking don't. Regardless of how much denial you want to be in, but some games don't feel good in fucking 60. Avowed? What is Avowed going to do to make that game better in 60? Fucking nothing, dude. Fucking nothing. Not a goddamn thing. And even, let's just say, metaphorically speaking wise, that they do come out with an update to increase that fucking and give you performance like they did with Starfield and fucking Shitfall and all that crap like that. It's not going to make a fucking difference. Like, fuck, man. I'm still playing the same fucking game as you. You're just playing it at a smoother frame rate on fucking PC. Wow. What a drastic fucking difference, bro. Huge fucking difference, right? No, when everything else in the game stays the exact same. Quests, character dialogue, story missions, fucking every single mechanic. But except the game just runs just a little bit fucking better, man, because you're playing it at 60. Suck a dick. Because that shit's retarded. Let alone 30 on console is not the same feel as 30 on PC. Oh, and don't let people try to tell you otherwise. They don't. There's nothing wrong with 30 or 60, dude. There's not a fucking thing wrong. And the fact that so many gamers have put their fucking mind on fucking resolution or fucking frames while completely ignoring what makes video games good to begin with already proves my fucking point home. Let alone why the industry is in shambles right now. Fucking hilarious, dude. Oh, I can't play a game if a game runs at 30, even though I played so many games last generation that were at 30, but nah, that shit makes me sick today, bro. Shut the fuck up, dude. God damn, you sound retarded. You sound legit fucking retarded. I remember when PlayStation fans were arguing about 24 frames when the cinematic had made PlayStation games superior. Hey, latency, dude. I remember that shit crystal fucking clear during the PS4 last gen, dude. Oh, man. Remember when Horizon Zero Dawn came out and some of that, why the developers chose 30, and they're like, yeah, it makes the game more cinematic. And all the PlayStation dudes were like, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense, man. Now it's a problem. Even though the PS4 was 100% capable of running games at fucking 60. No problem at all. No problem at all. But nah. Now it's a problem, right? Now it's a fucking problem. Because to them, they look at that as being a victory for them on the PlayStation side because their game runs at consistent 60. You see what I'm saying? Fucking, it's that, what's that mentality called again? That child mentality, I guess, if you want to call it that? I don't fucking know, but I don't know. Gamers are fucking stupid. We already know that. We've already seen plethora of fucking evidence as to why gamers are fucking dumb as shit. Like, I'll never understand that shit, dude. It's fucking retarded. Retarded. And then we got Concord that just came out, right? Their fan base is not even supporting it. And I feel bad for Concord, man, because to be fair, I saw my buddy Dreadhead play that shit. He streamed it to me via on fucking Discord. I like what I was seeing, man. It looked pretty cool. It didn't look too shabby, you know, but it's just another arena shooter game that's going to effectively be ignored, and which currently it kind of is right now, which sucks, but, oh, well, what can you do, right? Yeah, for the most part, Raccoon, yeah. For the most part. Now, look, I know I'm going to get people in my comment section after this video goes live telling me how I'm wrong and how fucking, well, you're just mad, Phil, because you're playing on the Series S, so you're limited to that shit. Motherfucker, dude, if I cared that much about fucking frames or I cared that much about a higher resolution, I would be gaming on PC, not on fucking video game consoles, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. But to see people use that as their fucking cop-out answer to think that their version of the game is superior, bro, dude, shut the fuck up, dude. You sound retarded. And that's how you know that these mofos don't give a shit about the actual game in question. Because if they did, they'll be, instead of them preaching about how visually good a game looks, they would tell me what makes that game good to begin with outside of graphical fidelity. But they don't. They never fucking do. They never fucking do. I've asked so many people countless times, why do you like this game? And what do they give me? A half-ass written paragraph that's literally talking about how nothing looks as good as that game. But nothing about the gameplay, nothing about the story, nothing about the characters, none of that shit. Cold, cut, dry, generic responses is what I always fucking get. It's hilarious. The game might be good, but I don't agree that 30 part fucking would play it fucking day one PC first. Then go play it on PC. If you care that much about fucking, about frame rates, then go play it on fucking PC. No one cares. No one cares, Bree. And those who actually are fucking upset about that had no intentions of ever even touching Avowed to begin with. Those are the same people that are dogging on the fucking game. Bashing it, calling it everything under their fucking sun. Man, fuck out of here, dude. And even PC has issues. There are a ton of games that are fancy on PC. Some of them even on high-end cards. Bro, PC has always been plagued with problems, man, ever since it started getting console PC ports, man. For decades now. Go all the way back to MS-DOS days, bro. Go play Castlevania on MS-DOS and tell me that game fucking resembles the NES version. I'll wait. List goes on. Of course the Series S is holding shit back, dude, motherfucker. Have you not seen the developers bitching about releasing games for it? The parody shit needs to fuck off and go away. If a developer doesn't want to make a game that or only wants to release a digital version or a physical copy on the Series X and then just release it on cloud on the Series S, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Yeah, Raccoon. Yeah, I agree with that. Like I said, you could have a visually stunning looking game. But if your gameplay, your story, your soundtrack, or whatever you want to call it, dude, are just not up to fucking par, bro, man, because that's the three main things I look at. I don't give a fuck how a game looks. Are you kidding me? Hey, what's up, Don? How you doing, my dear? I haven't seen you in a while. Like I said there, Don, it could very well be just part of the deal that Microsoft made with Disney in order to get the rights to Indiana Jones. You know what I mean? And if that be the case, Microsoft can't fight that. It's kind of similar to the Stalker 2 shit, right? That game is only a timed exclusive for 3 months on Game Pass, and then it's going multi-platform. Nobody said shit about that. Well, I mean, a couple people did, but it wasn't fucking that very long-lived. This, the same shit. If Indiana Jones or if Machine Gun Games was not working on a game like Indiana Jones and they were working on, say, either like Quake or fucking or something else that's not an IP that's owned by somebody else, then that game wouldn't even go to PS5 right away. But since it's a proper IP, it's an owned IP by Disney, I'm pretty sure Disney's be like, we don't mind if you get the rights for this game, but nah, we're not leaving this game like exclusive to your platform because no one's going to buy it. Makes sense to me. And perhaps maybe that was something that was part of the deal too, that Microsoft had to release or announce the PS5 version, man, once the release date was in line. Who knows? Who fucking knows, man? And then again, at the same time, when you have those people completely taken out of context to what Phil said back in fucking February of this year, whatever you want to call. Oh, he lied. He said that fucking Indiana Jones wasn't. Motherfucker, dude. Did you not watch that interview properly? He was talking about the first 4 games that went over there, dude. Like, come on, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. If Indiana Jones was not an IP that was owned by Disney, man, I'm pretty sure that game would not go to PlayStation 5 anytime soon. Because if that be the case, where's Starfield? How come Starfield's not on PS5 yet? And that game's been out fucking longer. You see what I'm saying? The math ain't mathin'. It's just, no. There's something odd about that, and a lot of people are not taking consideration that it could just be part of the deal that Microsoft made with Disney for the IP. Makes sense to me, man. Because after all, we're already seeing developers fucking not wanting to do exclusive fucking deals anymore and shit like that. Square Enix making that shift over to fucking doing a multi-platform strategy. In fact, actually, let me go ahead and read some interesting shit to you guys here that I saw. Thomas Sala was at Gamescom, and he did the same thing last year too as well, and he's doing the same thing this year too. And but yeah, let me go ahead and read you some of this shit. This is actually pretty interesting. Hold on, I'm just checking my notifications. All right. So he comes out and he says, Gamescom Indy chat. And these are all bullet points, right? Revenue from sales isn't going up again. Platform deals might be back one day, but isn't a foundation, which again, I've been hearing that echoingly across the industry. Viral success happens, but isn't a foundation. Develop much cheaper, have a multi-game strategy. The bar has gone up, but too many games fucking are the same, which I agree 100%. Let me ask you a question, guys. How many games have you seen get announced over the last couple of years, the last 3 years, that are fucking Souls-inspired? And I'll even put Flintlock in that motherfucker too as well. How many fucking games have to come out and try to be like a Souls game? That's all we're fucking seeing constantly, man. It's fucking annoying. But anyways, let me continue. Don't make simple games. Make games fucking few can copy, either through depth, originality, or production values. A prime example of that in today's society would be Baldur's Gate 3. I'm never gonna see another fucking studio, big or small, ever make a game that has that much fucking freedom ever again. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen anytime soon. Unless they, Larian Studios themselves, outdo themselves. That's about it. All right, let's continue. Strategy or deep genres remain the safest due to high barrier of entry. Improvements in tools and skill fucking make micro studios and solo devs survivable in the market where 500K revenue is still achievable, but 1 million plus, much less so. Man, like, it's not just Microsoft who's making this shift that everyone thinks that is wrong for that brand. It's because literally they have no fucking choice. People think that when the industry grows, they think that a game sells well. Motherfucker, that's within the actual ecosystem that's currently going on right now. Growing is exactly what it's saying. How many genres do you know have found vast superior success? Not many. When you look at Game of the Year noms, what the fuck do you see across the board? The same shit. Every fucking year. Every fucking year. It's retarded. Like, goddamn, dude. And that's another thing too. A lot of us as consumers are also to blame for that shit too as well, because kind of not. I have to word this carefully because I'm not trying to upset anybody, but I'll just say this. I think a lot of consumers, man, like, I don't know if they're scared. I really don't know why they would be, but they have their minds so fixated on only certain games that look a certain way or that need to play a certain way in order for them to have any form of interest in playing that game. Fucking wow. And that's fine. You're allowed to have your own preference, man, but expand, man. It's not hard. But people get worried that, oh, well, if people see that I'm playing this game because it's scored an overall fucking 70 or 72 on Metacritic, I'm going to get made fun of. Fucking what? What sense does that make? You're literally fucking ignoring something based on your own preference because you're scared of somebody making fun of you? Come on, man. What the fuck are we doing, bro? That is pretty fucked up, man, for me as far as I'm concerned, dude. Not a fan of that at all. Not a fan of that at all. Yeah, for the most part, yeah. If your game isn't popular, it's dead on arrival. What? Since when did that become a fucking reality? When has that ever been written in a law? Which, again, going back to what I was saying before, not saying before, but in a previous fucking show, what laws? Where is this law book of video games, man? There is none. It doesn't exist. Only in your fucking head it exists, man. Therefore, thus equating your own fucking opinion on shit. Whatever. What up there, Hood Rich? How you doing, buddy? What up there, KJ? How you doing, dude? How you doing, man? The FTC case showed that Indiana Jones was console exclusive. I think yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure you're right about that. If I remember correctly, yeah. All right. See, here's the thing, though, man. I don't fault Sony for doing what they do because they can't do what Microsoft does. They don't have the spare money to be doing that shit. And even Microsoft is losing way too much money by doing what they're doing. That's why they're doing the changes that they are doing, man. Sony doesn't need to do that. Sony already has a loyal fucking fan base that is going to support 90% of their fucking games 90% of the time. Xbox gamers haven't done that shit since the 360 generation. Even then, Halo even Gears wasn't that big of a fucking seller compared to Halo back in the day. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude. I give up. I fucking give up, dude. It don't matter what I say. It don't matter what anybody else says, man. Like, the industry is going through a drastic shift. Nobody fucking likes it. Nobody wants to see it because everybody's too blind to what they love. That's why I personally do not give a fuck what games that Xbox releases on a different platform. Because here's the thing. I get to play these games before the PlayStation side does, and after I play that shit, that whole entire exclusive narrative goes out the fucking window for me. I no longer care, because I've already fucking played it. So I have no reason to stick to that exclusive format anymore. Played it once? Alright, well, whatever. That game can go where the fuck it wants to go. Don't care anymore, because I've already fucking played it. Yet the only company that's been doing that consistently for decades now, their fucking latency, is fucking Nintendo. Sony just started to achieve that shit last generation, dude. Outside from Gran Turismo. Remember when fucking PlayStation used to make fucking sports titles, man? 989 Sports? Fuck yeah. Those games were awesome. NHL Game Day, fucking, or NHL Face-Off franchise. You had the NFL Extreme franchise. It was fucking great. Now what do we get? Fucking Madden. Shitty garbage Madden every year. The fuck? They don't even need to do that. They already have multiple studios already helping out their own studios. What the fuck are you talking about, Bree? Do you not pay attention? Jesus Christ. That too. There's a lot of games that I've played that don't even can't even sell over 1 million copies. That's still some of the best games I ever fucking played in my life. But people want me to believe that I'm missing out on Wukong. What am I missing out on Wukong for? Like, seriously. Like, the game looks fine, but it's not a game that I have to, like, oh my God, fucking FOMO, man. No. It's another fucking Soul-style game. Well, not really Soul-style, but Souls-light. I'll just say that. And I don't give a fuck about that. The gameplay-wise looks okay, but it doesn't blow me away like everybody else does, because everybody else doesn't play anything, so they think that that shit's fucking new. Gamers, man, I swear to God. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But, all right. I'm finishing this smoke. Fuck you, Savage. You can go ahead and say it anyways. I don't care, but I'm getting off here in like 10 minutes, man. Actually, when I'm done this cigarette, actually. Oh, and by the way, just for the record, there will be another podcast coming out probably early September where me and my friend Faye are going to be fucking doing a show specifically about a series that I'm currently watching right now with her that I absolutely fucking fell obsessed with and love. It's a series that hasn't been around for a while, but I never got a chance to see it back in the day, so yeah. But, like, we're almost done. We're just getting ready to start season 6 out of the fucking 7 seasons, so we're almost done, man. And fucking, bro, I can't stop thinking about this show. It's so good. Do I want some pizza? No, I'm good, brother. But, yeah, I just wanted to do a stream real quick, man, to give my thoughts about the whole Indiana Jones shit properly. And not just shoehorn it into a regular fucking podcast that no one's ever going to watch. That's why I titled my video the way that it's titled. The Jones of Indy Exclusives, man. What a perfect way to fucking sum up that video. Perfect title. Motherfucker, why do you always ask me about Fallout 70 shit? I've already played my fucking time with that game, bro. The game sucks dick in a monkey straw's anal canal, man. I don't give a fuck about that piece of shit. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, dude, I'm out this motherfucker, dude. Thank y'all for popping in here real quick. I appreciate it. Didn't want to make it too long. But yes, I will be back probably fucking later on tonight, maybe for another show. We'll see how I feel. But I'm out.